beautiful.
With the help of her mom, Mary Ellen, Katie's downsizing into a tiny house in Maryland, but doesn't want to give up any creature comforts.
Look at the granite, Katie.
Very nice.
Oh, I love it.
It folds right up into the wall.
Awesome.
This is gorgeous. I could definitely visit you here.
Oh, wow. This is spacious.
Hello.
But with less than 500 square feet to work with, there's bound to be some compromise.
Composting toilet. Oh, no.
It's a wet bath, so between the shower curtains, everything gets wet.
I'm not sure if that's something that I would like.
This could be a guest room. We put a Murphy bed in here. Dad and I'll sleep here.
That would for sure be a first, right?
Come here, Belle. Ready? My name is Katie. I live in Catonsville, Maryland, and I'm a pediatric occupational therapist. Down. Good boy. Want a Frisbee? I have a 90-pound Labradoodle. He's just the greatest dog. I have 2 older sisters, my mom and my dad, and we all kind of live within 3 hours of each other, and it's nice because family's really important. Are you gonna miss me?
Of course I'll miss you.
I am currently living with my sister. It's fun, but I'm ready to start a new chapter in my life.
But unlike her sister, who owns a 1,200 square foot home, Katie wants something a fraction of the size.
When I first was inspired about going tiny, it was when I was watching all of the TV shows about this tiny house movement. Everybody thought I was kind of crazy. I do have a lot of stuff, and it's hard to pare down. But in reality, it's just stuff. You don't need it. You can come to my house for dinner.
And cook.
Exactly.
That sounds perfect.
Katie is bringing her mom, Mary Ellen, along to give her a second opinion the way only a mother can.
I was very skeptical. I thought, Katie, what are you going to do with all your shoes?
Bringing my mom along with me, I think it's going to be great. She's going to give me a lot of good points and bad points, and she's not afraid to speak her mind.
I don't think you could live in a place like that.
I'm going to listen to some of her advice.
Just some?
Yes, just some, and process it, and then determine what's best for me.
Okay.
My budget for my tiny home is $70,000.
She'd like something between 300 and 450 square feet that's on wheels, so she has the option to move in the future. But to start out, she plans to rent land on a friend's farm.
She thinks I'm going to get eaten by a bear or something.
Well, it's a farm, and she said that there's cattle right up behind her door, and I'm like, really?
She's kind of a worrier, that she's my mother, and that's her job.
That's
different.
That's modern. I like the windows.
The type of houses that I'm typically drawn to are pretty modern, but with a touch of rustic. I'm also artistic, and I'd like my space to really reflect that. I definitely want 2 lofts.
Yeah, that's nice. It's a nice size.
Another thing that's really important for my tiny home is stairs for my dog. I definitely want him to have access to my loft. This one has a really big kitchen. It's almost too big for me. Having an oven is not that important to me. I would rather just have a toaster oven and use the space for something else. I really want a shower stall because that'll be easier to give Beau a bath. I want a regular toilet. I don't know how to take care of a composting toilet, so I definitely am not up to that adventure right now. I am so excited to tour homes. I just can't wait to look at houses and start the ball rolling on my future.
Katie is working with several local tiny house builders to find her perfect home. Today, she's meeting with Peter Tittle, who's showing her one of his models.
The tiny house that we're going to see really blends some more traditional elements, almost a cottage-like look to it, with some more high-end and modern elements on the interior. I think Katie is going to love this house.
It's really nice looking.
I love it.
I think you're going to see that at $80K, it's
wow.
well worth the price point.
But I'm looking more for like around 70. But
Right.
This model comes in at 480 square feet.
The typical buyer for this house is looking for something that's going to be more stationary.
Okay. I'm kind of looking for something a little bit more mobile than that.
Sure. Should we take a look inside?
Sure.
Come on in.
All right.
Oh, this is pretty.
Wow. It's so spacious.
This is gorgeous. I could definitely visit you here.
It's a little bit dark for me. I don't see any lofts. So.
Right. No lofts, it is single level living. So I'd recommend if you're looking for extra sleeping space for a guest, you have a pull-out couch.
It's one big living area here.
That's
I
right.
love this.
It's that open level living. Yeah.
Look at the granite, Katie.
Very nice.
Oh, I love it.
Well, it's got a full-size oven, which I don't think I'd really need.
Just remember, again, everything is customizable.
Okay. This is a funky,
Oh, what's this for?
I guess that's...
Oh, a spray. Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
That really is. The finishes are just spectacular. It's like living in an apartment.
Wow. Look at the stone. I love the shower.
doors. Look at how big it is. This is a nice sized bathroom.
Composting toilet. Oh, no.
It is. I know you want a flushing toilet, and we can absolutely do that. Just keep in mind that if you put in the flushing toilet, it's going to limit where you can park it.
Okay. Wow.
Oh, my
This
heavens.
is huge.
I can't believe this is in a tiny home. This is beautiful.
And look at this closet. There is tons of storage. Oh my gosh, this is huge. I could fit in there. Is this a Murphy bed?
It is a Murphy bed, so it folds right up into the wall.
Can we see how the room looks with the Murphy bed up?
Let's do it.
Oh my gosh, it's
Yeah,
really
and then-
light.
Here, so bring it back down a little bit.
A little bit.
And then just push this over. That goes, and then
What?
the whole thing goes in.
This is perfect.
It's awesome. I think it's a beautiful house, and I think you did a great job. I did like how spacious it was. I probably would want it to be more mobile.
That's just because you want to make sure you can transport it where you're going?
Yes.
Okay.
I love the bathroom. Absolutely love the bathroom. The spacious shower.
The composting toilet, I think that'd be my first thing that I
Sure.
would nix. The bedroom was awesome, how the Murphy bed went up. The big thing is it's over budget.
Do you think you get what you're paying for?
I think you do get what you're paying for in there, but I think I need to get a little less.
Gotcha. Okay.
Peter is showing Katie a smaller house that's under budget, but it may be a tough sell.
Not really feeling the exterior.
Lowe's knows you're a DIYer who does spring right, who treats yourself by treating your yard. We do it right too, with the right plants for your region, so you stay a step ahead of spring all season long. Get 20% off 2 different Select Scott's fertilizers. Do it right for less. Start with Lowe's.
Good boy.
Katie and her dog Bo are going tiny in Catonsville, Maryland. She plans to rent land on a friend's farm, then wants to travel the country in her tiny house. With her mom along to offer some motherly advice, local builder Peter Tittle has shown her a single-level rustic cottage where she and her pup would have plenty of room to roam. However, it's built to be stationary and pushes her $70,000 budget. Now they're seeing a smaller, more affordable option that she can customize.
So this house is kind of a cottagey exterior, little bit of rustic elements with the farmhouse door and back for storage.
Okay.
And then it's got some modern elements on the interior.
Not really feeling the exterior.
It's a pretty color blue. You like blue?
I do like blue, and I do like the yellow door.
It's 280 square feet.
Okay.
This house is $60,000.
That's $10,000 under my budget. That's awesome. Can I go check out this closet before we go in?
Sure.
Wow.
Look at
This is
si-
huge.
Look at the size of this.
I could put anything back here.
Right, Katie, this could be a guest room. We put a Murphy bed in here. Dad and I'll sleep here.
We could definitely customize, but that would for sure be a first, right? Well, let's take a look inside.
Okay.
Okay. I love this door.
After you.
Oh, wow.
Oh my heavens. Look
Wow.
at this. Oh, it's the white cabinets, Katie.
And it's airy.
There
It's,
are 19 windows in this house, so
19.
lots of
Oh my
light
gosh.
coming in.
I love the floor.
Well,
I
that'd
love
be
it.
nice for Bo.
Yeah, scratch resistant.
That's awesome. Oh, look at the cooktop. I love it. And a toaster oven, so you don't have a full stove. That's awesome. The backsplash is really, really cool. That's definitely modern.
It's got a drawer-style dishwasher, so if you just pull on it, yeah, there you go.
Wow. Look how spacious that is.
It's a good space saver.
composting toilet.
Do you come with it to empty it?
I definitely do not come to empty the toilet for you.
Oh wow, I didn't even notice there was a loft up there. That's awesome.
Gosh.
Wow.
The plan is to have a ladder.
Oh.
We would just mount the ladder actually right behind you on the side of the pantry. You pick it up off of hooks and then...
Oh, okay.
and put it on
Okay,
the
well, that
side.
makes sense.
Why don't you just take a peek?
Oh wow, this is spacious. Hello. I can sit up here without my head really hitting the ceiling.
Nice.
Wow, I'm not really sure if I like this dark wood. Can I paint it?
Sure.
Kind of like the theme of the white throughout. The fact that there are no stairs, that's a deal breaker for me. No,
that's perfect.
I want steps.
And Bo wants steps.
Yes. This house would be a good fit for my dog if I could have steps. He's a big dog. I don't want him just to be confined to one little area.
Right.
I don't think a dog can climb up a ladder.
I mean, I
Yeah.
think we can certainly customize. And again, at that budget point, I think there's a little room here that we could do those types of things.
There's a second loft on the other side of the house.
You can definitely stand up here and have lots of room. Mom, you gonna come up?
Yeah, definitely. I have to see where my daughter's sleeping. Oh, I can stand up too.
You could twirl if you want.
I guess I can.
Definitely like this one. It's a contender. I love the fact that it's got 2 lofts. I think that's perfect. But, you know, it doesn't have stairs, and that's pretty important to me.
We can absolutely add those stairs in.
The big composting toilet.
I was hoping you might forget that. Yeah.
No.
But just remember that it does add a lot of flexibility in terms of where you can park. It's the
Right.
mobility side of it.
Right, that's a plus. I felt like maybe the house is a little too small.
The dark wood, I know Katie likes the light, bright white.
Right. Don't forget, coming in under budget allows you to maybe spend some of that money on some of the customization.
Yeah.
They're now looking at a modern option, but it has some drawbacks.
I'm not sure if that's something that I would like.
When it comes to these siblings, transforming homes is always fun.
Oh, yeah.
Join the
A new project. Katie, I'm excited.
I am too.
Katie and her dog Bo are going tiny in Catonsville, Maryland. Her plan is to rent land on a farm for the first year and then hit the road. Her mom, Mary Ellen, is along to give her guidance. Katie has seen a single-level house that offers a spacious setup, but it's not ideal for mobile living, and it's over her $70,000 budget. A smaller, under-budget cottage includes the loft she wants, but the exterior is not her modern rustic style. She's now meeting up with builder Brian Levy, who's showing her a home that he thinks will be a good match.
It matches her wishes on a number of levels. It's fairly open, it's very spacious. We did a nice, rich, warm wood, which contrasts with a little more stark, white, modern walls. It's kind of got that modern, rustic feel you're looking for. I think you'll really like it.
It does look nice.
I love the wood.
It's about 210 square feet,
All right.
and the base price is $72,000.
Okay, it's a little bit
a little bit
high.
over my budget, but
But I think it has a lot of options and extra features that you'll really appreciate.
okay, great.
Right in here.
Thank you. Oh, wow.
Oh my heavens. Katie.
This is nice. I love the ceiling. Where do you sleep?
We have a trundle bed right underneath here. Pulls right out and locks with casters. Try it out.
All right. It's very comfortable.
And then just tucks back in here after you make it.
Katie, you notice Brian said after you make it.
Yes. Thanks, Mom. Thanks for that reminder. I still think I like the loft. Brian, I see these sockets.
Yeah, the sockets, they accommodate a table. It's pretty easy to lift right out.
Oh, wow.
That was easy.
And then the pedestal comes out, and then you move this to the new position, like that.
Okay.
And we wanted everything to be multifunctional in this house, right? So the table actually can move around to 4 different positions in the sockets.
Amazing.
That is awesome.
Have a seat.
It's a great design. The dining room table / coffee table / desk is awesome. It's just a really great feature.
So here we have a stool. It's a multifunctional. Pull off the top here, like that. Each of these turns into another stool, and this comes up. It's color-coded, so you just like stop it there, and then you've got your
my
other stool.
You have storage and you have all the seats. I like that, Katie.
I like that too.
Set it up for dining.
Oh my God, this is incredible.
Time for a dinner party?
Yeah, I think this
Nice.
is it.
I really like this.
Where's the guest room?
So yeah, these tiny houses, there's not usually a separate guest room. I guess you could stay on the sofa if you're so inclined.
I have a big giant dog, so I'm just trying to think of where I could put his bed. It's nice and spacious, which I do like.
There's plenty of room.
Yeah,
So here's a kitchen. It's a 10-foot wide butcher block top.
right?
Got a little mini freezer and the fridge is right adjacent to it. 2-burner propane range. And so it's a cutting board that comes off and it's
Wow.
useful.
Oh, I love that.
And then for cooking, you also have a microwave, which is also a convection oven. So down there,
So you can actually
you can bake.
bake in there.
Yep.
This, I think, it appeals to me. I don't know whether it would be Katie's taste.
This desk, it's great.
Yeah, it's like a 5-foot desk, and it's nice to have a separate desk apart from where you're like eating. If you do any work at home
Yeah,
or
no, this-
bills.
I see you have a closet here.
So it's a 5-foot closet, plenty of room for some clothes, and there's shelving on the other
Yeah, I
side there
like the shelves.
for shoes and stuff.
I could definitely make use of this.
Nice.
Can we look at the bathroom next?
Let's check it out.
I love the porthole. I see a composting toilet. I'm not sure if that's something that I would like.
Yeah.
So how do you take a shower in here?
There's 2 shower curtains. You just pull both of them closed. You actually want to come on the other side,
Okay.
and then you would draw that one
Okay.
to protect the toilet, and then draw this one in front of you
Okay.
to protect the outside. It's a wet bath, so between the shower curtains, everything gets wet. When you're done, you turn off the water, and the bath mat's outside, and you're all set.
Can you have a different kind of bathroom?
Yeah, so the new model, it's a little more traditional.
I think I like more traditional.
Yep, that's definitely possible.
Okay.
I really like this house.
There's some things that I like and some things that I don't like. I love the windows and how light and airy it is.
It's beautiful. I mean, it's lets so much natural light in.
And I love the way you've just thought of everything. I love the use of storage, but I still was kind of looking for a loft
know.
and
I know.
yeah,
instead
yeah.
of the trundle bed. I'm not so happy with the wet bathroom and composting toilet. The price is a little over my budget, and I think with the extra changes, it might be a little bit further out of my budget.
I think this is a really good fit for you. You should really consider this.
I do like the cypress on the exterior. That is really nice, and it is modern rustic, which I do like. Yeah, I have a lot to think about. Okay.
With several tiny models to choose from, will Katie pick mobility over more living space?
I definitely have one in mind.
I won't use any red, so help yourself.
Okay.
Katie is going tiny in Catonsville, Maryland, and has $70,000 to spend. After seeing several houses, it's time for her to make a decision.
The big brown tiny house. It was $80,000, so it's 10 over budget.
That's substantial.
That one was 480 square feet.
That's bigger than you want it.
Definitely.
The amenities were very, very nice.
I did like that Murphy bed. That was kind of a
That
cool
was
idea.
very unique. But you need to hire a special transport to move it. That really defeats what you're
purpose.
trying to do.
It does.
The blue
Cottage.
cottagey type home.
Right. It was $60,000, which was under budget for me.
The definite bonus.
I love the yellow door. It was 280 square feet. It was the most mobile. All the windows, I think they said 19 windows.
Wow. And you have to wash those windows. You know that.
Yeah.
It had your lofts.
It did have lofts. It didn't have stairs, though, for Beau. It did have that dark wood, which I don't like.
The modern, that was 210 square feet.
It was $72,000.
And that was without making any changes.
Right.
That was an expensive house.
Yeah,
it's
it was
over
over
your
budget.
It gave you the feeling of being spacious.
But it didn't have lofts, and I really want lofts. And it had that wet bath, which I didn't like.
I agree. I don't think you could ever adapt to that.
Yeah, I don't
And I
think
know
could.
I could never adapt to that.
No,
There's a lot to think about.
there definitely is.
I know which one stands out. Do you have a favorite?
Yeah, I definitely have one in mind. I think we need to call Peter because I like that modern cottagey blue one.
Good deal.
Thanks. Let's go upstairs. Let's go. I've been in my tiny home for a week now, and I love it. It has a little bit of modern, some rustic, some beachy, some cottagey, some eclectic, all wrapped up in one. I just made this bed. Oh, thank you. Thank you. My dog loves living in a tiny house. He's liking the stairs, and he runs up and down them, and I brought his bed, and he's happy there. The house was listed for $60,000, and that's what I paid for it. I am living on a friend of a friend's farm for $275 a month. I personalized my tiny home. I changed the color from a dark stain to white. I wanted it to feel more light and airy. I was able to bring the sofa that I've had for years, and it fit just perfectly. I added stairs to the loft. I added in-floor storage on the staircase platform. I have a lot of storage. I haven't even filled everything up yet. I did add a little table for dining, and you can sit on a step. The second loft I'm using for storage at this point. The only thing I compromised on my wish list was the composting toilet, but so far, so good.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Gosh.
The property is close to my family and friends, which is great. Here you go, Karen.
Thanks, Kate.
Do you like those lemon cookies?
I love it. Can I lay down?
Yeah. Thank you.
This is lovely.
Turned out really nice. It really did.
It's very much Katie.
This tiny house is what I have envisioned for a long time now, and it is my dream home.